I found this model of word finding as I was reviewing the scoring manual for the test of Adolescent Adult Word Finding second edition, or the TOEFL 2. It really changed the way I approach word finding in treatment as well as assessment. So I wanted to share my diagrams with you because I'm a visual learner and I used color coding to help me understand the concepts. Hopefully, this can help you as well in your practice. We're going to work through the example of looking for the word harmonica. The very first thing that we access when we're looking for words is the concept. So we know that a harmonica is a small rectangular musical instrument with a row of metal reeds along its length. Usually, the concept remains intact. The book is in there, but our robot just might not be able to find it efficiently. The next thing that we access is the grammar or the meaning component, which is represented in this blue part of the Venn diagram. In the case of harmonica, we know that it's a single noun and it's a device that is used to produce music. Interestingly, as we are looking for the word harmonica, words that hold similar meaning are partially activated. They're lit up as neighboring concepts. Once we get the correct grammar, we then try to find the correct sounds. And actually, these don't happen one right after the other. They happen simultaneously. In the case of harmonica, our brain is trying to look for the individual sounds. K. When we find the meaning that we want and the sounds that we want, that's what falls in the middle of this Venn diagram. Once you select the word you want, you send it to your motor plan and that gets executed and we say the word. However, because there are so many levels involved in word finding, there are many opportunities for errors to happen. So the first kind of error, the fancy name, is lemma-related semantic error. The clue there is semantic. So the concept of harmonica activates a neighboring concept instead of the actual target. So flute means something similar to harmonica, and so your brain, your robot, if he's in a rush, might grab the book for flute instead of the book for harmonica. The next kind of error, the fancy name, is the form-related blocked error, better known as the tip of the tongue, I don't know, or a no response. This is really frustrating for people because they know the concept, they could describe everything about a harmonica to you, and they also have the right grammar components, but they just can't find any of the sounds. Interestingly, though, they may be able to have the initial sound, like I know it starts with an H something, but they may also even know the number of syllables and even the syllabic stress. So they may even know it's harmonica, but they just can't find the associated sounds, which is extremely frustrating for people. The third kind of word finding error, the fancy name, is form and segment related phonological error. And this happens when words that mean similar and sound similar both fall in the middle of the Venn diagram. Huddling and cuddling both involve people touching in some capacity or being close. They sound similar, but they do mean different things. And the last error that we have is the twist of the tongue, which means we have appropriately accessed the grammar features and we have accessed at least some of the sounds, but when it goes to get executed to the motor plan, we can either come out with phonemic exchanges. If we look at the word boomerang, a phonemic exchange would sound like boomranger. You could also result in substitutions. Instead of boomerang, it could come out booberang. You could have additions like boomberang or omissions, boomer. I like to review this model of word finding with clients and go through these 4 different types of errors, again, because it helps us identify where is the breakdown happening and which strategies are going to be most appropriate. And I'll go through different kinds of word finding strategies in another video.